And I want you to give a warm welcome to John Germ, President-elect of Rotary International.
Thank you, Carl. Gosh, it's great to see you this morning. I came in from Toronto, Canada, down to, it's hard to get to Little Rock. I had to go through California to go through Texas to get here. So it's been a little bit of a journey, but it's great to be here. I didn't come to talk to you today about Rotary. I know that's probably a shock to you, but I do want to talk about something that I think it's critical to each and every one of us. You know, one of Rotary's focuses, 6 areas of focus, is literacy. Back in 2007, I had the opportunity to become acquainted with a man by the name of David Dodson. And I got acquainted with him because we were looking for what we could do to improve the literacy rate in the state of Tennessee. And how could Rotary work closer with the Imagination Library, the Dolly Foundation, in order to improve the learning skills and the reading ability of young people? So we had the opportunity to sit down and talk and say, okay, we could do this in the state of Tennessee, where the state of Tennessee's government puts up about 50% of the money. United Way, Rotary clubs, and others put up the 50%. You know, we're only talking about $25 a year for a kid to learn how to read. But then there's a second part of that. And the second part of that has to be the fact that some of the houses that the book is being mailed to, first of all, it's mailed to the individual. So that gives them ownership. That's their book. That is what they want in their hands. And they look forward to when they get to the age they can understand this, for the postman to deliver them a book, because it is theirs. Maybe the only book that some of them ever has. The second part of that, it may be the only book that parent has too. So we really got a dual purpose here. The dual purpose is, number one, we know that now tests have shown that even prenatal is very important for the mother to read to the prospective child. So if that's important, it's certainly got to be important that we continue to read, to continue that program as we tend to raise our children. Tests have been done that indicate that people that have participated through the Imagination Library, that they actually enter kindergarten a step ahead of other people, because they have already had that knowledge. They've had people reading to them. The books are all designed for the particular age level. So all of those things are very positive. If we want to cure literacy, and if we want to cure poverty, I believe that the first step out of poverty is an individual that can read and write. They can get a job. They can become productive. I think that's our responsibility. It's our responsibility as individuals. It's our responsibility as Rotarians and as Rotary clubs. It's our responsibility as a government. We need to fund those type programs. Arkansas has about 200,000 kids from 0 to age 5. About 200,000. You realize that only 14,000, 7% of those children are participating in a program that only costs $25 per year. Only $25. You realize how many cups of Starbucks coffee that is? You know, if you get a mocha frappuccino, it's like about 3 cups. You know, we should be ashamed of ourselves that we're not doing more to help our young children. So my job today is to encourage you to get more involved, to take the lessons that we learned from our parents when they read to us, or the book that they gave us, like, similar to what's on the table, and the little train that could, and teach these kids that they can do whatever they can to accomplish whatever they want to do. But they've got to be able to read in order to do it. And that's our job. That's our job, as I said a while ago, as individuals. That's our job as Rotary clubs. That's our job as a community. That's our job as government. Because partnerships are the best thing going. And we have a great partnership at Rotary International with the Imagination Library, the Dolly Foundation, since 2007. There's been a lot accomplished, but there's a lot more that needs to be done. So I thank you for coming this morning. I thank you for what you have done, and there's a lot of places in Arkansas that are already working with Imagination Library. A lot of Rotary clubs are involved, a lot of individual Rotarians are involved. So I thank you for that. But more importantly, I thank you for what you're going to do, because we have to get all 75 counties in Arkansas on board to do this. You could do it through your influence in your local Rotary clubs. More importantly, do it through your influence with the government. Because if we could get them to put up half the money, then we can match that money through United Ways, Rotary clubs, corporations, and foundations, and there will be no child from Arkansas that will not be able to enter kindergarten reading if you want it to happen. But it will only happen if you want it to happen. Well, thank you very much. Let's agree that we're going to go work with the government, right? It's our money. They've got to just ask them for some of it back. We're going to work with Rotary. We're going to work with businesses, and we're going to get into all 75 counties, and we'll make this work in Arkansas. Okay? Thank you.